Hey everyone, my name is Sarah. I started this blog called The Prosiest a couple years ago. If you're not viewing this video on my blog, then maybe you could find it by Googling it if you're not a total dumb fuck. So, or if you have Google, or if you have the internet. I don't want to. God damn it, I'm being too progressive. Okay, so I'm here to talk about my blog briefly, but first I feel as if I should address my shirt. I bought this at Target a while ago, and I thought it was cute. I thought it was like, my style, but it's also kind of shapeless, and I feel like one of those people at a baseball game that walks around, what's going on with my hair, that walks around and sells cotton candy, and they're like, cotton candy, cotton candy, cotton candy. That's how I feel when I wear the shirt, which I wear a lot because I like the shirt. I don't like cotton candy, however, it'll rot your teeth. Now, I started my blog a couple years ago. I started it to write about eating disorders. I wanted to, let people in on how it feels to have an eating disorder. It kind of like let people into the brain of someone with an eating disorder. Then I started writing about like feminism and or mental health and or running and or writing and or life and dating and relationships. So now I kind of talk about everything. I didn't want to write about eating disorders all the time because I just was fatigued by it. So the blog is evolving just like I'm evolving because I'm a human and life should never be the same. So that's my update, really. That's all I really wanted to say. And I also wanted to just refresh the video. If you are thinking of starting a blog, here are some tips. Ready? Quick and dirty tips. First, you should like to write. If you don't like to write, or if you're a bad writer, and maybe get an objective opinion about this, if you're a bad writer or just not an interesting writer, maybe don't start a blog. Or maybe do a lot of writing first before you put it out into the world. Number two, be consistent. I publish my blogs on Thursdays and Sundays. I try to do it in the morning, so it's always around the same time. But just the consistency of twice a week keeps me accountable, and other people know that they can expect a blog. So, number three, hire someone to help you. I didn't do this for a long time because I was poor and also didn't want to spend the money on it, but I recently hired someone to help me with SEO and making my blog look nice and all the shit that goes along with creating a blog, like the back end stuff that I didn't want to do, designing it, all that stuff. And anyway, get someone to help you because then you can focus more time on writing and the creative shit that you're probably better at, unless you're good at marketing, in which case, go with God. And sometimes I forget to breathe. Do y'all ever do that? I forget to breathe sometimes. Anyway, I think my last tip would just to be okay with not having everything be perfect. Sometimes I'm tired and exhausted and I'm kind of scratching around in my brain for something to write about, and then I produce something that's not the best thing ever, and that's okay as long as you keep doing it. It's practice, so anyway. And also, if you want to make money on a blog, I don't make much money on my blog. I make very little money on my blog, but I love it, so I keep doing it. So if you want to make big money, you can find a lot of people on YouTube or on the internet who are going to tell you this is how you make money blogging, but what they're kind of doing is making money telling you how to make money blogging, and they're not really making money on their blog. They're just making money by telling other people how to make money, selling an ebook about how to make your blog successful. Fuck off. Most of it's the same advice, and it doesn't usually work unless you have something interesting to say or something unique to say or something that people are going to read. So don't produce clickbait, produce something interesting. So that's probably my most important point, I think. That's the best tip that I am giving you for free on my blog and YouTube, where I will co-publish this. Okay, I think that's it. That's all for today. I can't do this anymore.